Hey everybody! So there was a question about branched chain amino acids and what it is that they do and whether or not they are beneficial or necessary when it comes to supplementation. So I want to talk a little bit about branched chain amino acids. Just first I want to start off with kind of explaining a little bit about what they are because that helps you to determine kind of their validity. So branched chain amino acids are a group of 3 essential amino acids, and basically you need to know what an amino acid is first. An amino acid is a simple organic compound that is comprised of an amino group plus a carboxyl group. And this contributes to the development of protein within the body. Amino acids are vital in promoting wound repair, encouraging healthy tissue in the muscles, bones, skin, and hair. So that's where we get this muscle replenishment concept that we often hear about when it comes to branched chain amino acids. There are 22 amino acids that are within our bodies and needed to promote healthy function, but really only 9 of them are actual amino acids. And most of these 9 amino acids can be found in food, such as eggs, beef, chicken, fish, quinoa, chia seeds, soy, whey, a lot of complex protein foods such as lentils, legumes, beans, stuff like that. This is where these amino acids and branched chain amino acids can be found. Okay, that's really high level amino acids. There are 3 essential BCAAs that if you are going to supplement, that you're going to supplement with. And that is leucine, isoleucine, and valine. The leucine is primarily responsible for the function of, not the function, but the stimulation of protein synthesis, so muscle repair. Isoleucine is necessary for hemoglobin formation and regulating blood sugar and energy levels. So what this really does is useful in helping to increase endurance in your body as well as muscle tissue. And the reason it helps with increasing endurance is because it has to do with hemoglobin formation. And hemoglobin formation has to do with our red blood cells. Hemoglobin binds to our red blood cells, allowing iron and oxygen to basically commingle, and then allows your red blood cells to distribute oxygen throughout the body. So it can be really helpful for endurance athletes in that sense because it helps to increase the number of hemoglobin that we have in our body. Valine, it helps with the prevention of muscle breakdown because it supplies the muscle with an extra glucose responsible for the energy production during physical activity. So when we have physical activity, our body breaks down glucose and turns it into glycogen, breaks down glycogen and turns it into energy. Glycogen is made via glucose. So by providing basically an extra glucose receptor, it allows your body to have a bigger and higher glycogen storage system. So valine is also important in the smooth nervous system and cognitive functioning. So those are the 3 essential BCAAs and what they do and why they're important in our bodies. Now, this concept of whether BCAAs are important or not and whether they are worth supplementing and paying to supplement for. So a lot of companies have really hyped up this fact and this idea that branched chain amino acids are not made within the body. So our bodies do not make them. We do have to supplement them. However, these companies really miss the fact that if you fuel your body with, I'm going to use air quotes here, whole, real, and balanced foods and meals, you really don't need to supplement your body with a powder, a chemically processed powder. Now, again, I put those specific words into air quotes because really they are trigger words for foods. And what I really mean is that you are supplementing, or not supplementing, but you're actually fueling your body with foods that are unrefined, unprocessed, and not chemically made. So you're focusing on really those 3 essential macronutrients, protein, fat, and carbohydrates, and getting those from whole foods, fish, chicken, eggs, veggies, fruits, and then whole grains like oats and quinoa and legumes such as beans or edamame, stuff like that. Those are whole foods in which your body is going to actually be provided with plenty of amino acids, macro and micronutrients, and your body is going to break those down faster, easier, and more efficiently, and so that your body will actually use it as fuel and the other parts such as muscle function, organ safety, all of those things, versus when you're trying to break down something that is highly processed and chemically created, such as a BCAA powder that you purchase in the store. Because in reality, if you eat enough protein each and every day, and you eat a well-balanced diet, lifestyle diet, or rather follow a well-balanced lifestyle of eating, because I don't like the word diet, and we pay attention to the specific timing of your fueling before and after training, you don't really need to supplement with branched chain amino acids that come in a powder form, because you're going to be getting enough. For example, 150 grams of salmon has around 5.5 grams of branched chain amino acids. 1 cup of rice and lentils has around 5.5 grams of branched chain amino acids. A cup of cottage cheese has around 6.1 grams of branched chain amino acids. So you really are going to be getting, if you are consuming enough calories and you're consuming an appropriate number of macronutrients, proteins, fats, and carbs, you are going to get the amount of branched chain amino acids that your body needs to function properly, efficiently, and at optimal performance. So that's kind of my thoughts on branched chain amino acids. Now, that does not mean that they are something that can't be utilized properly, and they can be really beneficial, especially if you're someone who maybe does not like water, has a hard time just drinking plain water. By adding branched chain amino acid powder to your water, and if it gets you to hydrate more, that is very beneficial, and it really is not going to hurt you. Also, if you're someone who trains maybe in a fasted state, supplementing your workouts with BCAAs can be beneficial, because it is going to help preserve muscle tissue and promote glucose replenishment, and all of the other pieces that we've mentioned previously, while still allowing your body to burn fat in a fasted state. And this is because BCAAs have a much smaller impact on insulin in your fasted state, and so it allows your body to remain in that fasted state. Now, training in a fasted state for optimal performance is a whole different question, but that is one way that BCAAs can be utilized. So I am not saying that they're not a good thing, and I'm also just not saying that they're a bad thing. There is just a lot of hype around them. It's kind of one of those things where companies have really taken this concept of, our bodies can't make these, and so you need to supplement. When in reality, we get all of the branched chain amino acids that we need if we are fueling our body with an appropriate number of calories and macronutrients. So I hope that helps to explain a little bit more about branched chain amino acids, and that it helps you guys to kind of formulate your own opinions as to whether it's something you need to supplement or not. Thank you.